Welcome to another video, A Walk with Phil, and today I'm in Bearwood in Smethwick. It's market day today, and I know that Bearwood has got a little bit of a market going on, so I thought I was going to have a look inside. We've done a few of the markets around the Black Country so far, and so it's going to check out Bearwood, see what it's like inside there. We'll also have a walk along Bearwood Road. This is where I am at the moment, and we'll have a look around at all the shops and anything of note as we walk along Bearwood Road. So let's go and have a look and see what we can find. It's been a while since I've been into Bearwood, so what I'm going to do is take you a walk along Bearwood Road, and I'm standing here at the moment opposite a Turkish barber's called the Golden Club. Made of music next door. Not sure what they do there. There's a row of shops you can see just ahead of me. Very popular store, that one, and inspirational fires and fireplaces. And we got a Polish store just ahead, and we're near what was used to be called the Windsor Cinema, and I'm just going to show you that place. Yeah, it was opened in September of 1930, was the Windsor, and it holds 1,750 patrons in this building. You can see there's the side view there. And we got shops just at the lower level. But the Windsor Cinema's had a rather checkered history. It was, as I said, it was opened as a cinema, but during the 50s it was I think it was used as a theatre as well. It had a lot of, it used to hold pantomimes in the 50s, Cinderella, Goldilocks, Mother Goose, that kind of thing. Open 7 days a week, and still retaining the name of the Windsor. Well, I remember it as a snooker club. When I was in there was quite a few tables. You couldn't see the auditorium in there, it was all screened off. It was all walled off, so you couldn't really get to see how it was as a cinema. But it was a snooker club. I just can't think of the guy who owned it. You can see some sculptures at the top there, look. And just on the opposite corner, there used to be something here called the Colosseum. This was also once a cinema. It was used as a cinema from around 1911. As with the Windsor, that closed in 1960 as a cinema. But it opened in 1930, whilst the Colosseum on this corner closed in 1930. But after 1930 it was used mainly as a dance hall, right up until into the 1950s, and then it became a garage, I believe. And as you can see, it's all disappeared now. We've got all these apartments now on the corner. So there's a bit of a hive of entertainment just around here. That's Dunsford Road ahead. The old properties along Bearwood Road here. We've got a hair and beauty shop, and it looks like a restaurant, a vape shop, another restaurant, what's that, a butcher and restaurant. Well, that's a that's a strange combination, isn't it? That one there, Brazil Porto, butcher and restaurant. There's a few shuttered shops along here. And we've got a restaurant cafe there as well, but that doesn't look as though that opens anymore. And burgers and grill shop there, that looks like an evening takeaway. We've got the Bearwood Unionist Social Club. Just there next to the Bearwood Baptist Church. Bearwood Road is a Quite a lengthy road actually. But off the main Bearwood Road, lots of little side roads like Rawlings Road there. Look, you can see lots of very old properties are down there in the turn of the 20th century stuff. We've got Belmont Road around here as well, very narrow road down there. And we've got a nail bar over there. That looks as though that ain't trading. There's an off licence. Just have a quick look over this side of the road, which is very old. Looks very old buildings at the top, look, you can see. We got just at the top there, 1907, when this terrace was created. And below all these, I would say largely flats now. We've got a whole row here of shuttered businesses, which included solicitors and a mortgage centre. And we do have a takeaway here. And we got another barber's just there with a guy standing outside hoping somebody will come in and have an haircut. Now there was a bike shop along here, but I'm not sure whereabouts it was. It could have been the liquor bin, but it's been a long time ago since I remember that cycle shop. And there's a coffee shop on the corner. I like to see coffee shops. We need more of them as they keep closing the pubs down. And oh my goodness me, we've got another King's Cuts there on the corner of Merivale Road. We've got one or two takeaways over this side as well. And there's a block of apartments here dating from the 50s with shops beneath. There's a European supermarket there. I think there used to be a cafe here, but it doesn't look as though it's here anymore. Just down the corner there, it says it's the Bearwood Chapel, just through those gates. Tucked away up the corner off the Bearwood Road, here's a Bearwood Primary School, here on the right. As we're opposite the school, we just take a look on the other side of the road. It's just a complete row here of cafes and restaurants and takeaways. There's a dry cleaners over there. You don't see many of those now these days, do you? Dry cleaners. And it's, I think it's trading, but yeah, it's trading all right. Flower shop. Always good to see flower shops. Another little coffee shop there next to a beauty salon. These beauty salons, you know, there's a fair few of them, but there's a fair few also all they're not open anymore. Just on the corner here, this is called something called the Causeway, a large building, 3-storey building, look, with some attic rooms at the very top. And it's occupied by T.C. Hayes. The Causeway there, look, it's got 1894 up there. And just here on the corner you've got Lloyd's Bank, the old Lloyd's Bank. 1908, sadly, no longer a bank. I think the bank itself I'm not sure, did it become a Wetherspoons? Became the Samuel Lloyd's for a time before it stopped being a pub in 2014. Right, we're on the junction here of Sandon Road and Bearwood Road and 3 Shire Oaks Road ahead. And I just wanted to show you the Bear Tavern just on the corner here. They used to have comedy nights, I believe. I don't think they do comedy nights anymore. There was a pub on this site since 1739. But it was demolished and it was rebuilt. It was demolished in 1906 actually. It was rebuilt in 1907. Had a big refurbishment in 2001. I think has it got a billiard hall in there as well? But it's a big place. A very big place, the Bear Tavern. We've got shops either side. If you have a look over there, jewellery shops and health shops and a Jamaican takeaway. Difficult to get to see what's going on over there with all these cars parked here on the road. Just got a building here, Therapy Health. It's massage, spa, pedicure. It's open 7 days a week. And if you've got a stiff neck, come in for 15 minutes, only 20 quid. Just there you can see there used to be what is known as the Midland Bank. A lot of Midland banks obviously became HSBCs. But if you look at this particular bank, look, you can still see the words Midland Bank etched at the top. And it's a kind of pub now, and it's called the Midland. Italian shop next door. Okay, so I'm outside what was once the Midland Bank, crossing the road now where we've got Argos, and we're going to make our way now into the Bearwood indoor market. That's what we've come for, because we like to have a look around the markets, don't we? And I can't remember the last time I've been in here. Here we go then, let's go and have a look in here then, shall we? Well, straight away we met with no customers whatsoever. This unit's close to my right. We've got a sweet store here on the left. I've got a bit of a clothes store here. And haberdashery. Oh, well, this one's popular, I believe. Yeah, they do alterations. There's clothes alterations here. I've got some CDs here. It's all CDs and cassettes. Remember cassettes? He's got a few here, look. £1 each. Got quite a selection of old vinyls there, look. We've got a cafe in the market. Fruit and, what's this, a fruit and veg or a veg store here, just here? Let's go and have a look at the menu, shall we? Can you see it? Need to zoom in. Karen's cafe menu. There's a few clothes for sale there. And we've always got one of these in the market, haven't we? Kurt Materials. And yeah, I think we're done. Oh, that was fairly quick, wasn't it? There's nobody in though. There was nobody in. Okay, you can see how quiet it was in there, in the markets. Now, I'm just speaking to a guy in there. He's obviously he's a store holder in there, and he's obviously concerned about the lack of footfall in there these days. He remembers a time when it was a very busy place, and you know, and a lot of people are concerned now that people are just not visiting the markets and the shops like they once did. And you know, it's going to be a time when the market itself is just going to close. It didn't look particularly good in there in terms of footfall. The cafe had got a bit of business going on. Sadly, you know, it's the same everywhere in our black country towns. Things just ain't what they used to be, are they? I'm standing on the corner of St Mary's Road with St Mary's Church here ahead of me. Again, quite a large building with a hall at the rear. If we turn ahead of us now, we've got Aldi. Now, before Aldi, who remembers the Majestic Cinema was once just ahead. It was a cinema there that was opened in 1916, but it was rebuilt in 1939, but then it closed in 1959. I think for a time it became a cinema again, I think for about a year in the 70s, but it was finally demolished in 1979. And also next to that, all to the right here and at the rear of Aldi, used to be the Midland Red Bus Garage, the bus depot. I never remember that. Yeah, the Midland Red Bus Depot. But this is a very busy area now. As you can see, we've got Aldi and we've got Poundland next door to that. Okay, this is Aldi on the left. I just mentioned Aldi, where it used to be the Midland Red Bus Garage. And over the road, very old building there. Look, you can see the white facade, look, with its two arched windows and an attic room. That does look old, doesn't it? Paddy Power's got the shop underneath. Iceland was obviously more contemporary. Let's go down here anyway. There's always people begging down here. And this is Harley. Let's go down here. This is where the Midland Red Bus Garage used to be. We'll probably find some old retaining walls at the rear of this car park at the back of Aldi. We'll see what we can see over here. Yeah, you can see at the back. Yeah. You can see all the old walls, look, of the garage. Some more old retaining walls just over there at the corner. Of course, over here used to be the cinema. Very busy area now because we've got the car park here. Just want to show you a very famous jazz club that used to be here. There you can see, look, just there. We'll take a closer look at that in a bit. See if we can get across the road. This was the Cork Social Club, and it was famous for its jazz nights. Silverside Jazz Club, I think, they used to be in there. But now it's no longer a jazz club. I think it got sold in 2024, and I'm not sure what it's going to be now. You can see there's a blue plaque just on the wall stating that it was the Silvershine Jazz Club. Andy Hamilton, MBE, who was a saxophonist and composer, 1918 till his death in 2012. Just a reminder, of course, that was once a very famous and popular jazz club, but it ran into huge debt, sadly. Bearwood has never really been synonymous with industry, manufacturing. It's really been more so agricultural as Bearwood. And we've got another beauty shop. Nail bar, I should say, over there in a charity shop. And we've got boxes of stuff outside here on the pavement. Boxes of mops, you know, on the pavement. Oh look, up there, this is tempting, isn't it? Phones and vapes. Do you know these kiosks where they sell phone covers? I don't know how much phone covers are these days, but they must be selling a heck of a lot of phone covers to pay the rent for some of these shops, because we know rent and business rates ain't cheap, are they? Looking at those stores over there, they look like cafes and takeaways, with a building society and a dentist in the centre of the road. There's this guy's in a hurry. It looks like there's an altercation over there with the traffic warden. He looks he's determined he's going to give him a ticket. I don't know whether it's worth watching that, is it? Anyway, oh look, there's a beauty salon just there, Nails and Beauty. Nails and Beauty for you, not for me. And there's one or two people over here in Ivy's jackets. Let's go and have a look, see what's going on over there if we can. Oh, this is all boarded, this is all shuttered, isn't it? Aesthetic clinic. Sort of police, is it the police? It's the police support unit, police support officers. What we got here? Aromatherapy, barbers, beauty salon, grocery store, big estate agents here. Oh. That's not a very exciting road, is it, this one? Just above there you can see it's called Norman Villas, this particular terrace. Yeah, the cops have stopped this car. What we got over here? This is a very fine terrace property. Look at these all properties all along here. Look at this. What'd you say? Well, Edwardian. It's a whole length, look. And underneath we've got all these shops. So we've got a Vietnamese kitchen. And I think that must be a micro pub just there. Did you see one or two of those popping up these days? And this is the border ahead of me, Hagley Road, between Smethwick and Birmingham. And I'll just take you to the border. And just over there, which marks the border, if you like, it's the King's Head Public House, established in 1898. At one time, I believe, the King's Head was in the Smethwick, but no longer is the case. It's now in Harborne. Harborne is straight ahead, which we'll take a visit one of the days. Over in the distance there is Lightwood Park. Lightwood Park was given to the Birmingham Council in 1902 by the owners of the land, but in 1967 it was finally transferred from Birmingham to Sandwell. Lightwood Park, another place we'll have a look at one of the days. Looking at this incident here with the police, this looks like a tow truck of sorts coming up to tow the car away.
Is that better? Yeah, you do the phone call, yeah?
And here he is, Mr. Ticket Man himself. He always has a busy day, I'm sure. New cafe, restaurants, fruit and veg. Oh yeah, he's got a ticket. There's a bookshop over there. You don't see many of those independent bookshops now. Nails and Beauty. And next to it is a beauty and hairdressing. There's nobody in beauty and hairdressing. And there's nobody in the Nails and Beauty Queens either, as far as I can see. No, there's a Turkish barber just a little bit further. Let's go and check that out. Let's go and see how many's in there, shall we? Yeah, I think there's one in. There's somebody in that best Turkish barber. Let's see what's going on here. There's a car parked here on the corner. We've got the police. Oh, but I've got both police, not PCSOs, the police.
Full address.
Asking him for his details. Okay. Well, we'll leave it at that, I think. It's all been kicking off here in Bearwood. Lots of drama. I say, looking at that charity shop, the British Art Foundation, look at the stuff they got up there. Look above the shop. That room's up there is absolutely crammed with stock, isn't it? Oh, look, we've got another ticket here. If you like the video, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and hit the notification bell for new videos, and I'll see you on the next one.